Hi, welcome to Intro to Social Work, and this is going to be a introduction to your volunteer experience. I've put together a presentation to kind of walk you through what the volunteer experience is going to be like. So, to get started, we want to look at what do social workers do? And there's a discussion board where we're talking about our volunteer experience. And so I'd like for you all to add to the discussion board when you're adding your thoughts or your ideas about what you're going to do as a social work volunteer. Some people in past classes have said that social workers give people the runaround, that they maybe are stuck with red tape. If you've seen the movie Precious, Mariah Carey played a social worker, and the social worker oftentimes feels like they're stuck in their abilities or the ways that they can help people. They often also feel overworked and underpaid. Social workers, as you're going to learn by reading the Day in the Life of Social Work, social workers work long hours, and oftentimes they can have to carry work home with them. Um, uh, but on the positive side, social workers are helpers in both public service and private health or private agencies. Our state senator for this area, Sylvia Garcia, is a social worker. They do programs like the founder of social work. In your book, you and the lectures have heard about Dorothea Dix, who was created social service programs for orphans back in New York City. But social workers are there to enact social change. So what options does this give you as a social worker trying to enact social change? Well, some main reasons why you want to be in social work would be to give back to the community, to give back because someone has helped you along the way. Also, times people will do it to make changes in people's lives. Definitely, we're there to help those who are in need and to make a difference in the world. So you may be asking yourself, well, where can I make a difference? Some of the easier options, or some of the more thought of options, maybe hospitals, community centers, working as a mentor through Boys and Girls Clubs, or even other Houston Child advocates as well. Family violence centers like AVDA and Bay Area Recovery Center and Bridge Over Troubled Waters, Betty's Haven, the North Channel Assistance Ministries. These are all agencies that are nonprofits that are in the community to help. Directly across from the South Campus is the Teen Pregnancy Center, and you can also work with community outreach organizations such as NAMI, which is the National Association of Mental Health or the Mental Institute, and NAMI Basics is there to help family members who have a family member with some type of mental illness. Of course, if some of you in this program are taking this class as part of the substance abuse portion of the program, you can also volunteer in substance abuse clinics as well as mental health clinics. Some places to volunteer. This is just a list that I came up with of the greater Houston area. Ronald McDonald House, where children who are at Texas Children's Hospital are housed, and you can also volunteer at Texas Children's Hospital, the Star of Hope Mission, the Houston Zoo, the Houston Food Bank, Bay Area Recovery Center, also known as BARC, Gulf Coast Burn Unit, for those who are in the closer to the Galveston area at UTMB, that should be, Houston Area Women's Center, the Women's Home, Child Advocates, BACOTA, which is the Bay Area Council on Alcohol and Drugs, and then the Houston Council on Alcohol and Drugs are also options as well. So what should you look for when you're looking for a site to volunteer at? The main important thing to think of and to remember about this process is find your passion. Find a place that is what you got into the field or what you're getting in the field to do, so you get that exposure and that experience. It'll definitely change the trajectory of your career. And one thing that I always like to quote from Confucius said that if you find something you enjoy to do, you'll never work a day in your life. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I'll see you in class. Online, that is.